the last update, we heard about the construction of a new tent community in Paris. It now has 23 tents, which will be able to house over 200 people. Meanwhile, another team up above St. Mark passed the same road to the tent community in Timonette. Another team is building a clinic. While the team from Alabama is building tents south of St. Mark, up here in the north is the 5th section where we're building a clinic. This clinic here was going to be built before the earthquake hit. But what we're doing right now today is just setting in pillars and sticking up a roof for this clinic, and later on there'll be cement work and a foundation will start being laid. Right next to it is 2 homes of hope that we had constructed here, but there have been many more that have been constructed further down the road. These homes of hope are very valuable for these people because their houses are made of mud, and every rainy season it makes the houses melt a little more, and during flooding most of them are lost altogether. So these houses aren't just 2 feet above the ground, which is above the normal flood level, but also these homes will last them longer. And in fact, to rebuild their homes, they have to cost $300 US to get a new home every 3 years. Who knows how long these cement buildings will last, but definitely they'll be at least a decade.
Well, I'm making it. It's hot right now. I gotta slow down a little bit. But other than that, I'm fine. It's a great time to be here.
Great.
You think so?
We made some progress yesterday.
Are you still smiling?
I am still smiling, yes.
Pat, are you still smiling?
Oh yeah.
Stay there.
I'm smiling.
What do you think about Haiti? And are you glad you're here?
I'm very glad I'm here. It's a great experience.
Your
I
face,
wouldn't miss it.
Your face is all red.
I'm not blushing.
2 days later, the main structure had been completed. All that is left is to paint and install windows. The 5th section is one of the poorest areas in Haiti. If people have learned anything here, it is to survive. Today's Friday, and it's been rain. Last night it rained really hard and still sprinkling a bit this morning. Even with the rain though, the Pennsylvania team out building the clinic in the 5th section is still eager to go. So they loaded up with some boots and they headed out. But right now, we are moving 7,200 cases of pudding. This pudding is in all flavors from chocolate to tapioca. And we don't quite know why someone would donate so much pudding. But hey, it's a treat that most people can enjoy. But behind me here is still registration going on. Registration continues in the stadium. Some days are spent on the street, verifying victims and handing out cards. Other days on distribution. But most days are spent registering approved victims of the earthquake, and the count has now reached over 10,000 people. The World Food Program has been helping supply pastors with food to feed victims at their churches.
So we're distributing food today to our list of pastors who have refugees living with them, refugees from Port-au-Prince. We have 112 pastors that are serving 10,417 people. And we're about halfway through the list at 11:45 in the morning.
It's been 2 months since the earthquake, and the World Food Program is beginning to withdraw. It is getting time for refugees to seek out the few jobs there are and find other ways to survive. But in a crumbling economy, no one truly knows what enterprise means. Youth of the Mission is putting together a long-term goal, using the tent communities to train and evangelize people and bring real, lifetime transformation. This was an update for Youth of the Mission, Haiti.